I know I'm the guy that's always telling you should start your online business and create passive income, but I really don't want you to start an online business until you have heard what I'm about to say today. I want to break down the three biggest cons of running an online business, the worst things about it. And then after that, share with you the three ways you can redeem those negatives and turn them into a positive experience. Otherwise, I feel like your experience with running an online business will be a painful one, and I don't want that. I love having an online business. I have two, but it is not picture perfect. And I don't know if enough people talk about the negatives of having an online business. So as always, I want to be truthful with you and I want to give you the truth. So before we dive in, if you don't care what I have to say about starting an online business, you just want to start one. In fact, you want to start one this month. In fact, you need to make money in the next 30 days. I can help you. It's free. Again, I don't benefit from this at all other than the joy of knowing that you have the right information to actually go start an income stream. And I want to give you my 30-day online income jumpstart. If you're one of those people that's like, this is the year I'm going to start my online business, but I don't know what to do, and I'm too overwhelmed to start anything massive, well, start small. Download this guide. Just go to grahamcochrane.com/jumpstart. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll put the link below. And it's going to walk you through a 4-week checklist of what to do to go from no audience to making income in the next 30 days. Will it be a lot of income? Not really. On average, my students are making around $500 to $800 after that first 30 days, the ones that really do everything I teach. That's a great place to start. And it's a great goal to shoot for, but you will have been building the foundation of your online business that then you can ramp up. So I want you to have this guide. It's totally free. It's just bullet points, my friend. It's not even a book. You don't have to read. You just can skim. You can skim the thing, do the thing, and start from zero. Nobody knows who you are to pulling in income in the next 30 days. Again, it's at grahamcochrane.com/jumpstart or link below if you're watching on YouTube. But I don't really want you to start an online business until you've heard this. There's a lot of negatives to having an online business, and some of them are maybe more obvious than others. There's three that are really palpable to me that I wanted to break down today. Ready? And then we'll talk about how to redeem them and what you need to know before you really start an online business to protect yourself from these negatives. Seem fair? Okay. I think the number one biggest negative for a lot of people is no clear measure of progress, or no clear measure of success, especially in the beginning. When you are building an audience, you are creating content, even building your online course, like we talked about last week, there's no one telling you that you're doing a great job. I mean, it really is just up to you. And there's a million things you could be doing in your online business. And it's very easy to get lost. There's a lot of things that you're going to be second guessing and not know if you're making progress or if you're seeing success. It's really just up to you. I hate that. If you've started an online business, you might have felt this. If you have, let me know in the comments below if you're watching on YouTube. Second negative, this one is sneaky because I don't know if everyone sees this as a negative, but the temptation to work all the time. I think that's one of the worst things about running an online business or working for yourself, period. But especially an online business. It just feeds into this desire, temptation to like just crack open the laptop a little bit more and keep working. I mean, people tell me, they almost spin it as a positive. Oh, it's great. I'll work a little bit, then I, have dinner, and then I'm sitting with my wife and we're on the couch watching Netflix, and I crack open the laptop and I can keep working. Dude, that sounds like a friggin' nightmare to me. So the problem when you run an online business, and now people don't talk about this enough, is you will be tempted to work all the time because you can, and because of fear and insecurity. We'll get to that in a moment. I hate that. I hate that temptation is real, even for me. That temptation to work all the time, it just sucks. I don't know how else to say it. And then the number 3 biggest negative about running an online business, and we got to talk about this for a second, is the fear of losing momentum. I call this the foot on the gas pedal problem. Everyone believes in momentum theory. You see it in sports, right? When the one team, the momentum shifts. So the problem is that's true. And when that's true, what happens is, especially with online business owners, is we start to fear taking our foot off the gas pedal. Oh, I've got some momentum going. I got a taste, Nacho Libre, got a taste of the glory. See what it tastes like. When you taste momentum and you taste things clicking and working, you don't want to take your foot off the gas. Have you felt that? If you haven't started an online business, you will. And I hate that fear of, I want to slow down, but I can't. Because if I do, I mean, that's what leads people to do the second thing, which is work around the clock. That's why people crack open their laptop late at night, or while they're watching Netflix, or while they are on their phone doing work stuff on the beach, on vacation, or on a cruise. If you are a business owner, you're the boss. Don't be a bad boss to yourself. Don't go on that cruise ship or on your vacation and still check in with work that makes zero sense. But usually it is a fear of losing momentum that leads us to do that kind of stuff. So those are the three biggest negatives, I think, to running an online business. There's no clear measure of progress or success. There's temptation to work all the time. And there's a giant fear of losing momentum that will just gnaw at you and eat at you, especially if you're all by yourself, because you have no one to talk you off the ledge or tell you otherwise. But that's why I'm here. I want to talk you off the ledge. I want to encourage you. So let's talk about 3 ways you can redeem those negatives and actually run a healthy online business. You won't do it perfectly. Lord knows I don't. But these are 3 ways you can really redeem some of the inherent flaws of an online modern business these days and turn them into a healthy business, okay? Number 1, you have to define clear financial and audience growth goals that step up. You need to at least know that's what you're working for. That's what every hour you spend in your office, every hour you spend on your business is for. It's like, I'm going there. If you don't have that, if you're just like, oh, I hope I make a lot of money one day, or I hope I become, a millionaire, or I hope I make 6 figures, it's too big, it's too out there. I think, have a dream, but that big thinking can lead to discouragement more often than I think it can lead to people rising to the challenge. I have seen smaller, bite-sized, concrete numbers are more fruitful and more productive to help people actually be able to push that boulder when they know, I'm just trying to get to 2,000 a month. I'm just trying to get to 3,000 a month. Because once they get there, they're like, oh, let's ramp it up. Let's get to the next goal. So clear financial goals that step up over time, and then also clear audience goals. Don't just base it off of money. Having audience growth goals is so incredible. And they don't have crazy big ones either. You're not gonna have 1 million subscribers. I'm sorry, most of us won't ever reach that amount. And you don't need to make millions of dollars, actually. I don't have millions of subscribers. That didn't stop me from creating $1 million business. It's amazing what you can do with a small, loyal tribe on the internet, but still, create audience goals. Your business is all about other people. It's about impacting other people. And so in the early days, when you're not making money, either because there's not enough people that know about you, or you don't have a product launched yet, which is fine. That's how we all start. You still are delivering something. You're still adding value. And so you want to encourage yourself by watching your audience grow. So have audience goals that step up over time. Define clear financial and audience goals. Got it? All right, number 2 way to redeem those negatives. Define clear work hours and non-work hours, and then stick to them no matter what. So don't be open-ended, and don't even have rough, well, I'm usually in the office. I tell people to get strict with yourself. You almost have to treat yourself like your boss and give yourself rules. It works. Work hours are a beautiful gift. So make them and stick to them. And finally, 3rd way to redeem these negatives about online business and run an actual healthy online business is don't believe momentum theory. I know momentum is a real thing, but don't believe it in the sense that I don't think it's healthy or helpful to believe in momentum theory. I don't believe you can create momentum or destroy momentum in a single day, a week, a month, or maybe even a year. I think momentum, while a reality, is actually built little by little, brick by brick, over a long period of time. Good things take time, little by little, to build and to destroy. So don't buy into the idea that gosh, what I do today is going to change the future of my business for better or for worse. I hope I get it right. I hope I've got the right sales copy. I hope I've got the right funnel. I hope I've got the right content. Dude, you can make a ton of bad videos and then figure it out as you go. That's me. It's a slow build, which I love because it takes the pressure off the moment by moment, day by day decision. No pressure. Screw up as much as you want. Eventually you figure it out. And then once you figure it out, you'll do a little bit better and a little bit better. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you haven't started your online business, then I want you to get started on the right foot. I want to give you my 30-day online income jumpstart and have a 4-week step-by-step checklist to go from no audience to making money in the next 30 days. It's absolutely free. Download it and implement it. Actually do it. It works. Use my guide, my 30-day online income jumpstart guide at grahamcochrane.com/jumpstart. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging with me today. Thanks for listening. You are a special individual, the fact that you've made it this far. And I believe in you, and I'm cheering for you, rooting for you in your online business today and in the months and years ahead. Stay healthy, my friend. Stay safe. I'll see you on another episode real soon.